Welcome, everybody. Dan has purchased the Work Hacks book. I thought I'd get his impressions of it today. This is a book that I wrote a while back. It's kind of like a redo version, R-E-D-U-X. It's French. Redux is even better than a redo, R-E-D-O. It has more class, more culture. And so it's a redo of the 5 Cool Ideas book, polished up. And these are legitimate shortcuts, work hacks. I think the complete title is 300. Do you have it there, Dan?
No, it's at home. 300
ways to accelerate your career, something like this. And Dan and I were just chatting that it's an interesting book because it's you don't have to read it from front to back. It's not like it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You can search through either the table of contents or the index, and just grab a printer spread that works for you. A printer spread is this concept that here's the book, right? Here's the cover of the book, and this is the printer spread. And that's how the topics lay out, 2 pages at a time like this. Hi, Paul, how are you? And so, Dan, you said you had a crack at it already. What are your first impressions?
It's going to be a lot to absorb, but right away in the front of the book, you advise people to do it in small bits for retention purposes. And I can see that I'm just going to have to decide what area I want to take on and work on absorbing that before I move on into the book.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a bookmark and still piece your way through it. Yep. But it is not one of those books like a Stephen King novel where you just blaze through it because you put it down. The idea is it's like tea that's in a cup, guys. It needs to steep before it's ready to drink. And the same thing with these ideas. They need to kind of swim around in your head because you got to make them your own, apply it to your own culture, and moving quickly from one topic to the next. It'll just breeze past you too quickly for you to actually put them into motion.
I'm going to have to read it with a good highlighter.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes I do the sticky notes, and often I'll create my own table of contents in the front of the book on the blank pages, and I'll write page numbers that mean more to me than the other page numbers. So, like if the book has 140 pages, maybe 30 pages is stuff I'm really familiar with. 10 of the pages or 20 of the pages are things that don't apply to me, or they just don't resonate. But there may be 10, 12, 15, 16, 18 topics or 50 pages that I want to note. Maybe I want to come back and get them for speech content or presentation content or blog content, or I want to share them with particular clients. This happens to me all the time. And I'll create in one of those blank pages, I'll do it this way. This is the cover. In one of those blank pages on the inside, I just create my own table of contents. It's pretty cool. Then I can photocopy that from the book itself and stuff that into the book as a bookmark or as a guide as I work through it a second time. These are my techniques for getting stuff to stick in my pea brain. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Doing good. Long time no see, baby.
Yeah, I know. I got catching up to do this weekend.
That's okay. I know that sometimes work pulls you, and for those of you not following along at home, Paul's company was purchased by a French company, and it turns out those French are needy people. And again, we just hope they never watch this damn video, or we're going to be in trouble. Okay, very good. Thanks very much for purchasing the Work Hack books, Dan, and I appreciate you very much. Keep us posted on little things that, especially as those things can be married to the course content, that would be very useful to us as well, okay?
Will do.
All right, thanks, brother.